Joining us on 710 KURV. Sort of, I don't recognize this. Okay. Well, let me ask if Ed recognizes that thing. Edward Pierce is with CRCC Asia. Ed, do you recognize that thing?
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty important tune from China.
That is the Chinese national anthem. All right. You caught my eye the other day with a press release noting that, hey, you've got these occupiers, these college grads, are saying they don't have job opportunities or jobs. How about coming over here, getting some internships, coming over to Asia, taking advantage of internships and try to fill some of the work gaps in their resumes? All right. First of all, tell me what CRCC Asia is. What is that, Ed?
So originally we started off just as a business consultancy, and about 5 years ago we recognized this real need for youths from America and from the UK and other countries to connect with China.
Okay.
And to do this outside the traditional area of just teaching English or going backpacking. So we set up these work experience programs where young people, students, recent graduates can go out to China for a short period, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and gain some work experience in a bona fide Chinese company or, for example, a Western company working out in China.
Okay. Are you specifically asking for recent college grads, targeting the occupiers that are sitting in front of businesses and city halls in different parts of the country claiming not to have a work opportunity? Are you hoping to give them the opportunity to go and get some work experience in China?
We're certainly open to people from all different backgrounds. We have a scholarship program, and we're also just looking for anyone who is high-flying and globally minded. We're not saying we only want finance grads. We're not saying we only want law grads. If you're in marketing or you're in anything, come and have a look at our program.
I doubt very much. Yeah, I doubt very much you have any finance or law grads sitting in front of buildings right now. They're mostly liberal arts majors. I took too many literature classes. Joining us on 710 KURV, Ed Pierce is with CRCC Asia.
Ed, Tim Sullivan here. What would it cost for someone to take these internships?
So the basic package for 1 month is $2,800, which includes pretty much everything you need: the visa processing, the accommodation, and of course an English-speaking supervisor in the company in China, so you can make sure you get the most out of the experience.
And for someone without a job, how do they pay for that?
We do have a scholarship program, and we are finding that a lot of universities around the U.S. are willing to put some funds towards ensuring students get this experience.
What is
everyone is seeing that China is important. It's growing in importance, and whatever you think of China or that market, being able to understand their work culture and the way they do things is a valuable experience, even for someone who's going to come back to work in the U.S.
Yeah, so what is China offering students now to allow them to get a jump start on their career that isn't available in the U.S.?
I guess I would say it all comes under this banner, sort of international confidence. If you're a recent graduate and you're pretty sheltered and you haven't really traveled much or seen experiences abroad, you may find yourself of limited use to an employer in the U.S. whose business is increasingly global. I'm sure that everybody has seen Chinese buyers, Chinese tourists, Chinese people somewhere in their supply chain, and being able to just say to an employer, hey, I spent 2 months in China. I can talk with those people, or I can at least take them out for a business dinner and know what's going on.
Is it only China, or are you talking South Korea, Vietnam, other places in Southeast Asia?
So at the moment, we focus our programs on China.